it wasn't just music, you know? Me and Okay Wasabi
Yes.
had already started.
Okay, you guys are making content.
We are making content.
Okay.
So I'm in high school. He is in varsity.
You guys are both from Vosloorus,
Yeah,
ne?
yeah, we're streets away.
Oh, so you guys just met most of the thing.
Yeah, we've known each other since childhood.
Dope.
And you're live on Dead Radio.
Welcome to another very special episode of Dead Radio with your boy Ini, and once again we have a very, very special guest reporting live from the Dead Store. We're gonna let our guest introduce himself and we're gonna get into his life story, and you know how we do, get those jewels for you guys to use in your everyday lives. So without further ado,
My name is Dali Danger, the most dangerous man in the world. When I'm eating, oh my God, that boy, dangerous. Rest before it too. What am I? Hey, I'm many things. You know, I do it all. There's nothing I don't do. Ask me to fix your car, I can fix it right now. You know what I mean? But I'm a content creator. I'm a musician. Braai master, smoke master, the guy with the food reviewer, you know what I mean?
yes, sir.
I'm
yes,
everything.
Sir. Yes, sir. I love that. I love that. You brought us something very special.
Yeah.
First time on Dead Radio. Yo, the guests need to take a card out of his book, huh? Like, yo, you come bearing gifts, my dog.
I brought my price bottle.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mean?
So, you know what I mean? I go to interviews.
Okay.
And people are always, in fact, in the streets, people are always asking me, Dali, where's the meat? So I was like, today I'm gonna bring
I'm bringing it.
I'm gonna bring it. You know what I mean?
feel
So
you.
I brought like
Beautiful.
a full chicken. I don't know if the camera
Yeah,
can catch this.
definitely.
Bought full chicken. It's smoked. I just smoked it now, so it's straight from my price stand into this, into the car to here.
Okay, this is
Still
beautiful.
warm.
This
I
is
didn't
beautiful.
warm it up. It's the heat.
I can peep it, yo. When you opened it, a bit of steam came. I was like,
It's the
okay.
heat straight from the price stand.
Okay, now thank you, bro.
Yeah.
So today is gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna chat, we're gonna eat, and we'll see how it goes. Let's
Let
see.
me grab this one.
Let's see.
Ahoy.
Yo, this is really good. That was really good, man. That was really, really good.
Now wait, shout out my brother.
Okay. So how I begin every Dead Radio is to predict the future, ne?
Yeah.
You gotta go into the past. And to know who Dali is today, we have to start Dali's book from page 1.
From page 1, yeah.
So where did Dali grow up? What type of kid was Dali? Just run me through that.
So I grew up, I was born and raised in Vosloorus.
Vosloorus, okay.
There's a private hospital there called Vosloorus.
Okay.
I was born there. It's literally a walk away from home. 5 minutes, I'm already there.
Okay.
So I see that place every day. I'm like, yeah, I was born here. And it's a reminder.
That's crazy.
It's a reminder to me that I can't die here. You know what I mean? I was born here, but definitely.
Yeah, but I
not
can't die here.
Yeah.
No, that's
So
dope.
yeah, bro. And in terms of what kind of a kid I was,
What type of kid were you?
I was a reserved kid. You know what I mean? Shy kid.
Okay. Introvert.
Nah, I'm not an introvert.
Reserved.
I'm a hybrid.
Okay.
I'm a
Okay.
hybrid.
Both.
Yeah. So there's certain times you'll find me and I'm shy, but I'm not really a shy person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Damn. And then, how do you transition from young Dali to teenage Dali? Because those teenage years, 13 to 19, super important years in anyone's life. Because a lot of your character gets formed in those ages.
Yeah.
So talk to me about Dali in high school, those years. Is that when you find music and fall in love with it?
I fell in love with music when I had Pansula for Life.
Pansula for Life. Yeah.
So that's 2001, 2002.
Okay.
I was in creche. 2001, I was in creche. 2002, I was in grade 1. And then through the years, I didn't understand what it is I loved about this. You know what I mean? So through the years, it started developing. And then when I was old enough to finally understand, I heard 21 Questions by 50 Cent.
Yay!
You know?
Big tune.
And then I think it woke me up that this is what you love. So from there, that's when I started diving deep into hip hop because Kwaito inspired me.
That was your first love.
That was my first love,
Okay.
but what ignited the flame was hip hop. So from 50 Cent, 21 Questions, now I hear that there's a guy called Eminem. My sister's playing D12 at home.
12.
You know what I mean?
Hey, your sister was really deep inside. Yo, shout out to your sister, bro.
He's playing D12, and then now the phone there again, it's a little body 33.
Of course.
But the ones with the I forgot, but the ones with the MP3s.
Yeah. Where you could have like 10 songs or maybe 5. And then the phone is full.
So now my other friends, my friends were older than me, like 1 year or 2 years. So when I never look at high school at the time. Now I'm in grade 7. They are sending me songs. You know, back then the songs didn't have names.
Yeah, of course
It's
not.
toxic rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Toxic rap. Now,
What a throwback.
there's a song called Gold Digger. You know what I mean? Gold Digger, I'm hearing this song, it's dope. But I don't know the artist. I assume it's 50 Cent. Because 50 Cent is my favorite artist.
I get you. So now everyone is...
Every dope song is 50 Cent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. Then, you know, your Lil Wayne's come through, Lollipop. That's when it started developing. But back then, I didn't rap yet.
Okay.
I was still, you know... me, I'm a rapper, but no one has heard me
Yeah,
rap.
no one knows publicly.
No one has, I've never even heard myself rap as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then, there's a guy called Diamond Mzuli. He's older. He had a studio. He had studied sound engineering. So he called me, and then he said, dog, I see that you love this thing. So let me teach you how to rap. Let me teach you how to write.
Oh, crazy.
Started writing rhymes for me. Then I'd memorize them. He taught me how to rap on beats. You know, the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? So from there, dog, and then we recorded our first song.
Okay.
Called Get Paid.
Get
You know what I mean?
paid. I love that.
It was written by him, rapped by me.
Dope.
Then we did another one. And then he was a Christian guy. So he
No swearing.
ushered me into Christian rap.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we made a song. So Get Paid wasn't a Christian song.
Of course not.
But He Got It All
Okay.
was a Christian song.
Okay.
He being God.
Of
You know what I
course.
mean?
Of course.
So I've performed in Benjamin Dube's church. You know what I mean?
Le rapper.
Yeah, a Christian song.
That's so dope, bro.
Yeah.
And what, you were in your teens at
That's
that time?
13.
13.
13, yeah. 13, I think it was 13 or 14. 13, 14.
Somewhere there.
The timeline,
Gayu.
young sharp,
Gayu.
but let's say 13. Yeah, 13 is Get Paid. Yes, 13 is Get Paid because that's the first song we recorded. Then second song, He Got It All, was 15.
15, okay.
When I was 15, we recorded He Got It All.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we released these songs on ReverbNation.
ReverbNation. Yes, what a throwback. These
know what I
kids
mean?
don't know anything about ReverbNation.
They don't know, bro.
Okay. And what was your rap name at that time?
Big D.
Because you weren't the most dangerous man at that time. You were on the way to being the most dangerous
I've always
man.
been big, you know?
So it was Big D. Okay.
No, Big D or Young D? Young D.
Okay.
Because I was still, he was Big D. I was Young D.
You were Young D. So you guys were D squared, basically.
Basically.
Okay. And then, so I'm assuming throughout high school, you get deeper and deeper into rap. You're writing more.
Ciphers.
It's
Battle
cool.
rapping.
Okay.
Now, I no longer want to make Christian rap. So I stopped making music with Diamond. I've got a crew. You know what I mean?
What was the reason for you?
It's not that I stopped wanting to make Christian rap. I wanted to now write my own rhymes. And
Okay.
he felt like I
kind of
wasn't
he
ready.
was writing for you.
He felt as if I wasn't ready. So I'm like, bro, I need to rap like the kids at school. He's dope. He's rapping, it's dope, but he's rapping from another generation.
I get you.
So yeah. So now I found a crew.
Okay.
We form a crew. I forgot what our rap name was, but we had a crew.
Okay.
We started rapping. One of the studio was rare back then, so we hlakanta chelete, go to studio, record.
Okay.
Now there's other rival crew members.
Of course.
Beef, diss tracks.
Yo, you guys went the diss track way. That's hilarious.
I remember
dog.
so I was in Germiston High, and then there's a school called St. Catherine's, which is like a walk away. We were beefing with guys
From there.
Yeah. And then we made a diss song. And then they booked us at that school to come and perform at their Valentine's ball or something like that.
So did you guys diss
We
them?
went and performed the diss song.
Yo, you guys are wild. You guys are
You know what I
wild. So the Huns at the school were cheering you guys while you're dissing the bruise there. Yeah, I would have been pissed. I would lie. Okay, dope. Now, the end of high school. What's your perspective on career path? What are you thinking? Are you thinking, yo, I'm gonna go do this music shit, or are you like, I have to go the 9 to 5 way?
Honestly, I thought I was gonna drop out, bro. You know what I mean?
Why?
All
Because
my
of the rap.
All my favorite rappers dropped out. Lil Wayne dropped out.
Yeah, nah. And they all did, man. I won't lie.
But by the grace of God, I don't know how. By the grace of God, there was always that one thing in the back of my mind saying, bro, just study. You know what I mean? So now I was in Germiston High, but now I'm seeing that the friends that I have, it's too much of a fun time, bro. I've already failed once.
Okay.
Now I'm barely passing now.
Yeah, so you need to get serious.
I need to leave this school. So I leave Germiston High. I go to a school called St. Anthony's.
Okay.
But it's called. It was at a church called St. Anthony, and then Hunani School Francis Matric Project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a school. It's like basically an adult school. Grade 10, grade 11, grade 12.
12, okay.
But anyone can apply.
Can go there.
You can go 28. I was in a class with the something-year-old lady.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Sharply drip everything.
Of course.
But going there actually helped me, bro, because now I'm out of my comfort zone.
Your friends aren't around.
My friends are not around. That's when I realized that I do better when I'm out the comfort zone.
Okay.
So now I start studying. I'm passing top of my class. I'm still a crazy guy.
Okay, you're
I'm
still
still
wilding.
causing distractions in class, but I'm passing.
But you're passing now, okay. But horror, you're focused.
I'm focused. I get through. So I passed my grade 10 at Germiston High.
Okay.
So grade 11, grade 12, I did there. I passed those grades. And then, then now I'm 19, I'm 20.
20, finish school.
Yeah, I finished school.
What
Now
do you do next?
I'm trying to think, Kore, what am I doing now?
What are you going to do?
I can't just chill. But now I didn't apply for school
Of course.
because I was drinking.
You're a wily.
I was partying. It was a good time. So,
You're a wily.
But at the same time, I feel like now I've skipped so many things that in that time frame that have happened, because it wasn't just music, you know.
Okay.
Me and Okay Wasabi
Yes.
had already started.
Okay. You guys are making content.
We are making content.
Okay.
So I'm in high school. He is in varsity.
You guys are both from Vosloorus,
Yeah,
ne?
yeah, we're streets away.
Oh, so you guys just met most of that thing.
Yeah, we've known each other since childhood.
Dope, dope. Okay.
So, me and George are making content.
And it's what, just skits and
Skits for Instagram. Instagram was doing 15 seconds. videos.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Yeah, 15 seconds. So I used to help him shoot. I was the cameraman. And then eventually now I'm on screen.
Oh yeah, now you're in front.
I'm on screen with him. I'm like, okay, bro, let's chase these dreams simultaneously. You want to be this, I want to be that.
Yeah, okay.
But I've seen that the power of numbers. So if we do this thing together, we'll go far. You know what I mean? So now we start shooting. I'm also, okay, I don't have access to studios no more because those guys, I've left them
Yeah,
at
because
school.
Yeah.
And now I'm in a whole different school. I'm with Machitakasi.
Yeah,
No one raps here.
Of course not. That's not gonna happen.
No one raps here, but it's fine. I'm continuing with this guy. I'm still writing at home. I'm continuing with this guy. We shoot skits. I finish school. I'm like, hey, I didn't apply. I don't know what to do. So let me take a gap year.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I take a gap year, but in that whole thing, we weren't just shooting skits before. Before the gap year, we weren't just shooting skits. We used to have 2 cameras. So we used to go to events and then take pictures of people.
Yes.
But not for money, for fun.
I get you. I
So
get
we
you.
take pictures and then we met a guy called Gabza.
Okay.
Gabza, I've always known him, but we were never friends.
Not the
He
small.
was, no.
Not the small. Okay.
Gabza.
You have to make sure, because hey.
So Gabza, he was in St. Catherine's, the school that we dissed. And he was friends with those guys that I dissed.
And the crew members.
Yeah. But he wasn't a crew member, but he was just friends. So I always knew him, but we were never friends. So he approached us like, hey, Chance, I'm really into events, and I see you guys with the cameras. I think if I joined, we can do 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So now we are there with him. He says, Jens, Oskido is having, not Oskido, but Space, Oskido's son, is having a music video shoot for Pina Eden Nyoso.
Yeah.
Bass did a hip hop version of
Okay.
it. He said, yeah, bro, let's
Go
there and take behind the scenes pictures. Because I know bass.
So he'll let us in. There'll be no stress.
Nah, he let us in, he told us, we got there, we shot, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, now it's 3 of us now. It's me, George, Gabza.
You guys have a production company, basically.
Yeah, we are Chemso. That's the name of the
dope.
of the thing. So it's Chemso. We're taking pictures. We still continue years later. So.
And what do you guys now start making money off?
Yeah, we
this?
get gigs here
Here
and
and
there.
there, of course.
Back then they used to pay us like 500
Of
sometimes.
course, that's everyone starts at 500. Doesn't matter whether you rap or you take photos. Get 500. That's where you start.
So 500, 1,000. Yeah, and then through Kabza, I met guys that had a studio. You know? So now I started making music with those guys.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I released my first
official
EP.
Okay.
Yeah, called December's Over. Yeah, in a studio called Light Studios. It was so that whole album was produced, most of it, by a guy called NK. Yeah, NK is crazy, bro.
Dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
NK is crazy. I think he's the only person that has been on every project that I've
That
ever
you've
released.
put. Okay, so he's your guy in terms of producing.
Not really, but
Yeah,
he's,
but he's
but he's the guy, but not my guy. But he's.
So, okay, you put out your first project. When does
My brother, you can cut then. All right, thanks.
when does the food come in terms of now? Because you and Okay Wasabi had already started making skits back then.
Yeah.
That transformed into you guys taking pictures. And then you find a studio and then you put out your first project.
Can I close this
Yeah,
so
for
that
sure.
it can retain heat? I think everyone else can eat
Ade,
too.
Chaka. Ade.
I don't know if you guys, do you guys want to eat now or while it's still warm? Okay, sharp. So
Oh yeah, the food. Like how do you even figure out, Jorge, I'm gonna start creating content around cooking food and eating food?
So
How
the
does
food
that
thing.
happen? Have you
it
always
also-
been a food guy?
Okay,
Like,
listen. So after the gap year, right? I figured that let me go study film.
okay.
So me and George Wasabi, we went to ASE. We studied. There was, I don't know if there still
Sound
is,
engineering.
the Academy of Sound
Yeah,
Engineering.
Academy of
So they
Sound
had a division called the Academy of Television, ATV.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our building was across the road, but we also shared, the same studios with them.
Yeah.
So we went there. While we were there, one day I said, bro, me and you love quarters so much. Why don't we start? Because me and George used to eat quarters for breakfast and lunch. You know, the only reason why we didn't do dinner is because at home they complain that we cooked and you don't eat.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
So breakfast, lunch, quarter, straight, no negotiation. Sometimes Kima Kwinya was saying for breakfast, but standard.
Yeah, that's the diet.
And then we'd also walk 10 kilometers to go buy a quarter because we heard that the quarter had a into it.
Yeah, kyone.
Kyo.
So ravayara.
So I said, bro, why don't we start a show where we go around tasting quarters? You know?
Okay.
And then he said, okay, bro.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
And then he gave it a name. He said, let's call it 9:15.
9:15.
Because we live in extension 9.
Okay. And
So we're shining quarters past extension
9. What
know
a
what I mean?
fire name. Yo, what a fire name.
So this is 2016. So we did a whole show. Got season 1. We did season 1, season 2. But yeah, that one season that we did.
So you guys are buying these quarters.
We're
No
buying.
one's giving you.
No one's giving us because we wanted to give an honest rating. We'd hide the camera, you know, like.
Of course.
So there's other places where we gave like 6 out of 10 and people were mad at us.
Of course.
Say this is not a proper representation. We bought an entry-level quarter, but hey,
Yeah, of course.
So we got a lot of sponsors. I mean, we worked with Escort back then.
Back then of this show, 9:15. Dope.
So I remember the Escort deal. It came to us during the listeriosis, so we were the Christ management.
Yeah.
You know?
You guys are the ones who came and cleaned the
Yeah,
scene.
we cleaned because now it wasn't Escort that had the listeriosis, it was Enterprise.
Of course.
But because the ease.
It's the same thing. You know, black people. It's the same thing.
So, yeah, I remember even because we also did, it was crazy. We did e-news interviews. Sunday Times came and interviewed us because of the quarter. We were also on Business Insider. So the CEO of Escort says to us, I found you because I was reading Business Insider.
And then I found you boys in here. But how did this show go viral? Like, how did it get so big? Like,
we were ahead of time in terms of YouTube. YouTube wasn't a thing back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it, George and Sasha are one of the first YouTube couples that we saw in South Africa.
That's true.
And simultaneously, we were also doing our show, 9:15.
At the same time.
At the same time. So this is 2016. There were maybe 10 other people that would do. Microwave Boys was also doing it at the same time.
At the same time. You're right.
So we were there at the genesis of it all. You know, at the beginning of it all.
Why YouTube at that time? Like, were you guys studying people overseas?
We were seeing Bo Guy Fieri, Bo Manifest versus Food.
Yo, man versus food.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw your content, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, I know where this comes from. Okay, dope.
So that's where we saw it, and then we did it here, 9:15. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. And then it blew up. at the same time, while we were doing those things, we were also doing the skits. The skits, the parodies, the Vura remix, Hambani Dudla. It went viral. That just went viral, bro. You know, it went viral on Facebook before going viral was a thing.
Yeah, before it was a thing. You're
You know
on
what I mean?
Facebook.
So it went viral everywhere. So, bro, we were at the right place at the right time.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. Damn, that's incredible. And then you then, I'm assuming, start focusing more on your own, like in terms of eating with Dali. Like, when does that come?
But Eating with Dali only came now in the 2020s.
Uh-huh.
At the 2020 was the first video I did solo as Eating with Dali.
Okay.
You know? So all along, it's been me
Just
and him.
you and George.
But the music has always been the number one.
Number one thing.
Everything that I've ever done, I've always found a way to link it back to the music.
Okay.
I'm doing parodies. Okay, I'm doing parodies, but I need to show them that I can still rap.
I get you.
know?
I get you.
We release a parody, I release an EP, I release a song, I release this.
The music is always the center of everything.
Yes.
But even now, right? I'm assuming that the food brings in more money than the music.
Obviously.
Am I right in saying that?
Obviously, yes.
So how do you balance both of these worlds?
So my last album was supposed to be my last album.
Okay.
Yeah, because I felt like I've said what I needed to say. Yeah, and I treated it like it's a last album. I've said what I needed to say. I've told my story. Everyone knows my story.
Yeah.
People have had a front seat to everything that has ever happened in my life, good or bad.
Yeah.
You know? So I was at the point where I felt like, because the album before that, the EP before that was, actually, there was no album before that, because Kina Koyama Nega was my debut album.
Okay. Yeah, you.
So I released an EP called Party Pack before that.
Okay.
So the day that Party Pack dropped, I remember I wasn't satisfied with the drop, with the music, and
Like in terms of what, the quality of the, like
Everything.
the rap, everything.
everything.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I had it had a proper rollout. It had everything, but I felt like it's not enough. This is just another thing. You know, it's an EP. It's an extra play. Wabona. That day, I remember I went on my computer and then I sampled the song, and then that was the beginning of Kina Koyama Nega.
Okay.
And then that's when the sonics changed. That's when I transitioned now from hip hop back into Kwaito.
Yes, because even when I bump your latest stuff, I'm like, okay, this is more Kwaito, which makes sense saying how you fell in love with music. So you just went back to the original inspiration. Okay.
Because even one of the first songs that I worked on, the first song I worked on, in fact, I'm getting the story wrong when I said I went and
Recorded
and sampled the song that day. No,
Okay.
I had a beat that had been made by K-Rox, which he executive produced the album. That beat, I sent him this song. I said, bro, please sample this song, because this is the song that inspired me to make music, which was Pansula for Life. He sampled it, he sent it, and that day when I released Party Pack was the day I recorded Pansula for Life, my version
your
of it.
version of
Yes. And then that's when it all made sense.
Now that's when you went to that sound, and
That's when I went into that sound fully. Because I had made a couple of songs, freestyles.
Yeah.
But now this is where I'm at now. This is the direction that I want to go in. Let me focus on this sound. Even with that sound, I feel like I was in the right place at the right time. Because people were doing it, but not everyone was doing it.
was doing it. You're right.
Yeah. It was shortly I recorded Pantula for Life before Gwenzegile even dropped.
Okay.
I remember when the week that Gwenzegile dropped, when the snippet dropped, I was doing my EP launch for Party Pack. And we were bumping it, and then afterwards I performed my Pantula
Your
for Life
version,
song.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like also with that, I was at the right place at the right time.
I get you. I
Yeah.
get you. Damn. What's been the most challenging thing about being an independent artist? Because a lot of kids are going to be watching this who are like, yeah, I want to make music, I want to put it out, but they don't understand the different challenges that you face as an independent artist, because everything has to come out of your
own
pocket.
Yeah.
Wansara.
So the biggest challenge, bro, obviously has to be money.
Of course. Of course.
Money. I mean, today we live in a world where you don't really need money to make music. You know what I mean? You have computers. You can make a song on your phone.
Literally.
You can make a beat, record, mix, master on your phone. There's AI that can master for you.
That's facts.
You know, and there's distributors there's distributors that can
put your music on all
out for free. You know what I mean? But you still need money. We have phones to shoot a music video. You can't do that. But you still need money. I don't think people talk about
Yeah,
this.
they don't. They don't.
You need money for radio plugging, though.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, you can't just go to Metro FM and say, hey guys, here's my
please
song.
play my music.
You need to pay Ini, who now, because he knows someone at Metro.
Exactly.
And then he'll do
And
the whole transaction.
and a lot
for
of
you.
people get scammed just like that.
Exactly. So you never know.
I hear you. I hear you.
So there's people that are radio pluggers that their jobs is plugging.
Take your music,
Yeah.
put
So you
it
need to
into
pay
radio.
for PR. Woo. It's easy to do your own PR. I mean, you can send to Slicker. If they are missing one story that week, they can put you in.
But it's
But
not
also
guaranteed.
it's not guaranteed. So you need to pay for other people's connections, which is what essentially PR is. You need to do a radio tour. You can't do a radio tour without the PR person, because they also have the connections to the radios.
Connections are so important, bro. So important.
Your song can play on radio, on TV as well, without the right connections.
You're right. You're
The
right.
plugger also needs to plug your music video on TV.
And he needs coins.
It needs coins. And this is not 1,000. This is not 2,000.
No.
We're talking tens of thousands of rands.
And most independent artists don't have 10K just sitting. Damn.
You need money for
Everything.
For a lot, bro.
Everything.
So the biggest challenge has been money, because the internet is free. We can create hype. You can go viral on TikTok, you know, but your virality can only take you this far.
Yes.
You still need the machine, you know? You need the machine to plug you. You need the machine for playlists on Spotify, on Apple Music, you know? So it's not as easy as
people think.
I get you. And as we also make it seem, because little now we are at fault.
Because you guys don't tell the kids, yo,
it goes down this side. I know independence is where it's at. But honestly, dog, if you can sign, and the nice thing about signing these days, 360 deals have become scarce.
Yeah.
So signing these days is less scarier than it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You know what I mean? I
get you.
Most of our favorite rappers are signed right now.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
It's such a tricky conversation, because you can become a successful musician, right? But it's very difficult to become a superstar who's not signed. Think about all the superstars. Go and check the credits in their albums. They're signed to Sony, Universal, Warner Brothers. Would you, if they were to come knock on your door today, would you take a deal with any of the majors?
Probably not, bro.
I get you.
Probably not. And this is me speaking from a place of privilege. You know what I mean? I'd sign.
Okay.
but not a 360.
The
I'd
deal would
sign
have to be
a JVT, a joint venture.
Gayuk.
You know, because right now, dog, I'm making money.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
I'm not hungry.
Yes. And that's how record labels get the kids. They're hungry. I understand.
I'm not hungry right now, bro. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
eating.
Clearly.
Eating with Dali,
Of
you know
course,
what I mean?
of course.
Yeah, bro. I'd sign under my own terms because now I'm not just in. I haven't been a normal person in the last 10 years, and I'm saying this as humble as I
feel
can.
you've been the most dangerous man.
Yeah, bro. Like I've built a brand for so long that when I walk into places, I'm not just any other person.
I get you.
You know, my brand is recognizable. I mean, dog, people know me for different things.
That's true.
You know,
you wear a lot of different
people
hats.
know me for music. People still know me for the skits that we did 10 years ago.
Yes.
I did a movie with Mzansi Magic.
Crazy.
When I go to outside of Joburg, rural areas, that's what they recognize me for. Because that movie's still playing now.
Yeah, you.
People know me for TikTok. TikTok is the craziest right now. Dog, on some days I go out the house with a mask. Especially when I'm sick. Because when I'm sick, I don't have the energy
To like now engage with
you
people.
know men flu, bro.
Of course.
Men flu puts me down.
Of
But on some
course.
days, I still need to come out the house.
Of course.
So I need to disguise. Even though there's no disguising me.
Of course.
You know,
Yeah,
there's no
guys
one
will be
that-
like,
yeah,
that's Dali right
dead
there.
head. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean, at Hey Neighbor, there was a section of Hey Neighbor that was dark. Someone came running, said, dog, I saw you with the head. But no one has a head like that. It's just you. So I can't really disguise, but on some days I do.
I get
You know, the fame, not the popularity, rather, is crazy right now. So I'm not just any person right now.
I get you.
So my point of negotiation
It's different.
is different.
Damn. I wanted to ask you, walking the line between hip hop, right, and content creation, more specifically like with the food stuff, right? Have you ever felt that hip hop judges you or treats you differently because you make money outside of rap? I don't know if you understand what
I
I'm saying.
understand the
Because hip hop is very judgmental. Like, you're either a part of us or you're not. So have you ever felt like they treat you differently because you make your own money outside of this rap thing and you don't need this rap thing?
That's an interesting question, but I don't think so, bro. People show me love in general. You know, I'm a likable guy.
You are online.
You know, everyone likes me, dog. Even people that have never met me, as soon as we meet, it's all love.
I get you.
I've never met someone that doesn't like me just because. Everyone I've ever asked for a favor, they do it for me. I have a YouTube show called Entlek Entlek where artists come through and break down their lyrics.
Of course.
It's mostly been easy to get people to come through. Obviously, because some people are superstars and scheduling and things like that doesn't always work out. But in general, dog,
no stresses.
no stress, dog.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, because I know, rap is...
But dog, things have changed.
Yeah,
you know?
that's also another thing.
Things have changed, especially in this TikTok
era
that we
and
live
era,
in.
Yeah.
We have... So right now, what they say right now, even the label heads say this, you're no longer a musician. Think of yourself as a content creator that makes music.
So the content needs to be 360 because music is content. But it's only one element of content. I understand. A lot of musicians I have seen complaining about that. Because there are musicians who are like, I just want to make music.
Yeah.
Dog, I don't want to now set up a tripod But that's the era that
We
we're
are in right now, currently.
And there's nothing that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. How do you keep great relationships with brands? Because I've seen you work with like so many different brands. You've never had to water down who you are personally as a brand, the content you make. how do you reach out, or do brands reach out to you?
No,
Like, how does that even
I
work?
barely reach out.
To brands,
I
huh?
barely reach out to brands.
They're the ones that hit you up.
Yeah, they're the ones that hit me up. In terms of relationships, you need to have relationships with. You need to have good relationships with agencies. Yeah.
That's
So
the key.
agencies, just be professional, dog. Submit your things in time. If you are late, communicate. Yeah.
I get you. Yeah, because a lot of kids are going to be watching this and thinking, ish, I also want to start making content like him. I also want to start making music. But like, how do I reach the brand? Do you think people should just focus on build whatever you're building and the brand will come?
And that's one thing that I actually wanted to speak about today, is the fact that I've lived so many lives, right?
Yeah.
Dog, I've been broke, bro. Like a year ago, I was broke. I was barely surviving.
Putting things together.
You know, maybe I had one brand that I was working with at a time. So I was at it, like 2 months would go without,
Nothing coming.
Yeah,
in.
so whatever bag that I got, I had to stretch it. Take my girl out, but choose where we go out. You know what I mean? We can't go to the fancy restaurant. I can take you to, the fast food.
Mokone, yeah.
Yeah. But when I started braaiing, I did a year in June.
Okay.
So I didn't start braaiing actually. I started with just ribs that I made in the oven. And then the next video I made chicken, and then the next one I made
in the oven.
in the oven.
Before
In the air fryer.
Okay, in the air fryer.
In the air fryer. So oven first, air fryer.
fryer,
The next one I cooked Vosloorus. I made the hot dog.
Okay.
And then I put cheese, and then I put it in the oven. You know what I mean?
I get
so
you.
it was easy to make food.
And you're live on Dead Radio. And you're live on Dead Radio.
And then I was uploading on TikTok. My first video on TikTok, it didn't do great.
Okay.
But it got enough people commenting for me to say, okay,
There's something here. Okay.
From the first video, I said, "Mhlambe uyazibuza ukuthi ngikawula." I didn't know what I was doing, but because I spent a lot of time on TikTok. So I know foreshadowing.
Studying other people's stuff?
Not
Or
just consuming.
Okay.
Just consuming. So I know foreshadowing works. So showing people what you are doing for 5 seconds and then getting into the process.
Okay.
So I did that.
That's a key.
Yes.
That's a key.
Yes. So the intro, so I'm like, okay, I'm just eating here, but it's silent. Let me say something in the voiceover. But I was already doing the get ready with me's. Yeah. So I posted Get Ready With Me's for like a year and 6 months. And then I started doing food. So I do one food, one Get Ready With Me. So I want.
So you're just building.
Yeah, I'm just building.
Okay.
So now the Get Ready With Me's, I was posting them on TikTok. I got maybe 30K followers. And then Instagram, I'm still growing slightly. Facebook, I'm growing. So I reached also 50, 30K. Wabon. Sharp. First video I post, it does well. It does okay on Instagram. It does okay on TikTok. It goes crazy on Facebook. Second video, maybe the second video goes crazy on TikTok and Facebook. And then third video, now the numbers start.
Okay, this is working.
But now the monetization from Facebook,
yeah.
it clocks. Because with the Get Ready With Me, I was making money, but not enough for me to make a payout. Because they only pay you if you have $100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't, if you have $99,
You have to
you're
wait.
not getting
Yeah,
that money.
you have to wait.
You have to wait until it reaches $100.
Okay.
Wabona? So I think I had made enough. My first payout was 2.5. I don't know how much that was in
Yeah,
dollars
at that time.
at that
yeah.
time. So 2.5, I'm like, okay, I have this money. Let me do something smart with it. But I also have other bags, right? Maybe 8,000 that I got from one brand.
Okay.
It's fine. I have this 2.5. I go on Facebook Marketplace. I start searching now. I've always loved Braai. I see a price stand. I'm seeing that it's brand new. It's in the box. This guy is selling it. And he's also selling the utilities.
Yeah. Those, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like it comes in a box. And it also comes with steak knives.
Okay.
And then it also comes with other accessories like a cover and
Yo, he's selling the whole
yeah.
thing.
So now I reach out to this guy. I'm like, my brother, how are you doing? I want this thing. You know, so now I start negotiating. I've got 1.5. He's like, no, bro.
I can't.
I can't because it was on 2.5 and I've already taken it down to 2,000.
Okay.
I mize him, bro. But after 2 days, I'm like, you know what? Let me just get this thing. I make an offer. I'm like, okay, 2,000. He's like, okay, cool. Bring it in cash. I remember on the day I couldn't go because I had to help out my mom with her other side hustle.
Okay.
So I sent Wasabi.
For you.
Wasabi's in Fourways. That guy, he works at Fourways Hospital.
Okay.
So I speak to him over the phone. We speak. He tells me that, no, bro, I bought 2 of these things at the time. So I bought 2 sets of everything. So it was in 2s. He bought one for him and the other to his dad.
Okay.
For his dad.
Okay.
But his dad passed away, unfortunately. So he had to sell that set. So now I'm the one who bought that.
Copying it, yeah.
He's actually a doctor, you know.
Shout out.
So he was working at Fourways Hospital. There's a hospital. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's Fourways Hospital
it is.
or what, but he was working there. So I sent Wasabi, bro, please fetch this thing for me. Wasabi, he goes, he fetches this thing for me. He brings it maybe after 2 weeks. And then from there, I get home, I set it up. I even do a video. Hey, guys,
setting it up.
I got this thing. Yeah, hey, I'm so excited. Let's open it. I set it up. Now, bro, it opens up a whole different lane for me. Because already in the food, there's not many guys.
Yes, you're right.
There's not many guys. I mean, I'm friends with most of the guys that are doing food content. It's either I'm friends or we know each other. So now, I'm now on the price stand now. No one is really doing the price stand or taking it to that level. You know what I mean?
Is this before AKA's Braai show or after?
After, dog. Okay. This is last year.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, can.
AKA is years back. Yeah. The Braai show was a show on television.
I get you.
But no one is doing it
online.
On TikTok, on Facebook. Online, basically. And now, bro, I go hard, you know what I mean? I remember because I didn't really know what smoking was, you know? So for my birthday, I remember last year, I bought ribs, I bought wood, I bought charcoal, went to Hardy's, you know, I braaied using the wood. I didn't know what I was doing. I butchered it, but I could taste that with the wood,
it
there's
makes
something
it
different here. You know? So I went back home and I said, dog, I need to figure this out. I've got that price stand. I've got that price stand. I need to figure this out. So now I start searching how to smoke on a Weber. You know, so I start seeing how these guys in America are doing
it.
You know, they're teaching me other things like you need to have 2 zones when braaiing. Because us, we just braai.
Of course,
use the whole thing. You know, you put the meat here, you well done.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, man, dog.
There's more.
There's more, dog. So now I make a smoked chicken. So I take chicken pieces, I brine it in Heineken, and then I leave it overnight. And then the next day, I smoke it using Seckelbos wood. You know, so also that's very important for me to mention that I use circleboss because it's a very strong wood.
It won't just burn through.
No. I'm going to explain. Okay. So a little history about smoking. We use fruit trees when we're smoking meat because the wood gives the meat a sweet taste, because every fruit tree is sugary. So you can't just use gum tree or
any wood
or leblanca. It has to be specifically fruit trees.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So oak, apple, plum, those type of, But the most common one is oak. But in South Africa, obviously, because those are Americans, this is an American culture, smoking. Even though in Africa, we actually do smoke, but in our way.
Yes.
In our own ways. Where we resebedisa di-parts, but we don't cover the dome.
The dome, yeah.
But the smoke still does.
It still does the same thing.
It still does affect the meat. So in South Africa, we have circleboss, we have Camille Doring. They're all Afrikaans names, but yeah. So circleboss and Camille Doring, they are very strong. So I got used to circleboss. So now
that's what you use.
I've changed.
Okay, you've changed now.
I had to adjust my palate because now I'd go to smokehouses and I'd eat their meat and I'm like, there's no smoke in this. Because I'm used to circleboss. You know what I mean? Yeah, but finding the price stand, bro, it really did
that's
change
the thing
my
that changed everything, yeah?
Everything changed everything.
I get you. But I mean, just in terms of the new era that you're in with food content, like that's the thing that...
But I feel like everything is its own pillar.
I get you.
Me doing the voiceovers is its own pillar and it's a very strong element. Me having the one-liners, the jokes in between, the price stand. Obviously now I'm the guy with the price stand. The running joke is, hey, this man's price stand works hard. You know what I mean?
It's a crew member.
Yeah, it's a crew member. It's
definitely
it's got a full-time job.
One time.
The price stand did. So this is the reason why I got this. Is because, dog, I feel like it did change things. It did put everything into perspective for me.
Okay.
After I've always loved braai. I've always been the braai master whenever we were braaiing. I've always experimented with, okay, let's take this marinade, let's add this, let's add, because I've always... Yeah, man, I love food, bro.
I get you.
I
get
food.
you. I get you. I think it even translates even in your videos when people watch it. Like, like, damn. Not only am I hungry, but like this guy really loves cooking, explaining what he's eating. Like it's a whole process. I love that, bro.
Dog, it genuinely feels like this is not the food that I made.
I get
Every
you.
time I eat this food, bro, I'm starstruck.
Gayuka.
I'm amazed that, dog, my hands made this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
do brands, do you ever feel like, I remember there's a video I was watching when I was just doing research on you, where you went to Ocean Basket, right, with your girl. And I was wondering in my mind, can you give honest reviews if a brand is paying you?
but
I don't know if
they're not paying you for your honest review, bro.
They're paying you for...
They're paying you for food traffic.
For your community.
For my community, for me to say, yo, guys, go there. But also, I feel like if I don't really like the food or whatever, I wouldn't say yes.
Okay.
So it's easy for me to work with the brands that I work with because
you like the food.
I like
already.
the food, bro.
Okay.
I took my mom for the latest video that I did for Ocean Basket to Ocean Basket because my mom really messes with Ocean Basket.
I get you.
Whenever I feel like I need to spoil my mom or on Fridays, I know my mom, she loves fish. Let me take fish home. You know what I mean? So I only work with brands that I actually eat.
In real life.
Yeah, in real life.
Okay.
Or it's not far off. It's but I've never worked with a brand that
Where
I
you're
don't know.
like,
I don't.
I'm
yeah.
just doing it for the bag. Yeah, because I thought about it, because I mean, in different spaces outside of food, people will influence for a brand, but don't use the brand at all. You get what I mean? So that's what I was thinking in my mind. I was like, for food, it's a bit tricky because now you have to consume the product.
And I can't lie.
And you can't lie, bruh. Okay, dope. I want to pivot quickly, right? And I want to talk
Before that, I want to say I do say no to certain things.
to certain brands
Certain brands, yeah, that don't align with my brand.
Okay.
You know, like recently they wanted me to do a campaign with the vape. And I'm very big on anti-smoking, especially things like vape.
Okay.
The hardly, you know, those things, I don't think people really get addicted to hardly.
I get you.
But because I used to be a cigarette smoker, and that thing, it had me for 10 years. So as soon as I quit, I was like, you know what, dog?
I can't promote.
Yes, I can't promote this, and I also need to make sure that I do not, especially vape, because there's a lot of dangers when it comes to vapes. We don't know enough.
That's true.
We don't know enough about vapes for us to make the judgment now.
You're
so
right.
I do not want to play, you know.
In that space. Nah, I hear that. Because then I definitely think in 20, 30, 40, 50 years, when I find out, oh shit, vapes are actually working.
It's like cigarettes in the 80s.
You're right. You're right. And I thought people used to smoke in like planes, like people could smoke everywhere.
Even with vapes, you
Yeah.
remember people
Yeah.
were smoking
Everywhere.
in classes and malls. Now they're starting to ban them.
I get you. I'm always super interested in how people's dreams evolve, right? You had the music dream, which you've pursued, which then led you on into content creation from the skits you and George were doing to where you are today with Eating with Dali. What's a new dream for Dali today that Dali didn't have 12 months ago, 18 months ago, 24 months ago? What's a new thing where you're like, I didn't know I could walk through this door, but now that I'm here, I can actually walk through this door.
Okay, so I'm not gonna necessarily say all these things are new dreams because I've always had dreams of doing all of these things, right?
Okay.
But I want to have my own TV show,
Dope.
a cooking show, or a show where I travel the world.
I see that.
And eat, because I've already started on that. Actually, traveling the world. I was recently in Botswana for an event.
Can I get to Botswana?
For real.
Where in Bots were you?
I was in Gaborone.
Gaborone, yes, dope.
So there was an event called Pigs on Fire, where they smoke pigs. So I was there, you know. So I've already started. I'm going to Lesotho next month to also do smoking. You know,
like
that's
this.
the only smoke I do.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
I get you.
So I want to travel the world, and I also want to have my own restaurant.
Okay.
But these are all dreams that I had when we did Kota Past 9. Because, dog, at the end of it all, I wanted to have my own Kota spot.
Yeah, you-
So now maybe it has evolved into
a restaurant.
a restaurant or a smokehouse.
Yeah, you-
And I also sell kotas where I smoke my own rations and stuff in-house. And then we make the kota, you know what I mean?
That's gonna be incredible.
Yeah.
Fuck,
So
I'm excited.
even with the reviews, I also do reviews of smokehouses. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's very important because no one is documenting the smoking culture.
That's true.
It's still a new culture, and I'm there documenting it. I try and go to as many events. I'm trying to be as visible as I can be. I mean, I don't think there's anyone who's doing smoking content the way I'm doing it and at a frequency that I'm doing. Because every meal I make, I find a way to incorporate the smoking.
I get you.
You know? Yeah, I mean, I did a short rib the other day. I cooked it for 13 hours.
Oh.
I woke up at 6 a.m. I started cooking straight from my bed to the kitchen, and then I went back to bed. Every hour I had to, you know.
Yo, the process.
Hey, dog. So I had to learn all those things for me to actually go out and test
And give real reviews.
give real reviews. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's one review that I did, and I didn't really give a rating. That's because,
Yeah. You're just like, let me not do this. Damn.
I felt like they didn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't like mine.
I get you. I get you.
It wasn't like
I
mine.
get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
But I'm not in the business of criticizing.
And
I'm in
killing
the business.
people's
I'm
brands.
in the business of putting black people on. So
I love that.
my
I
first
love that.
duty or obligation is for me to make sure that people come to your business, and if your food is not good, if your food is average, but you have great prices, I'd rather tell people about your great prices. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, bro.
Damn. That's
And I also don't charge small businesses.
So you go there
I go there for a review.
free just to
Even the people that stop me, in Jaka, can I need a restaurant? Nah, bro. I'd rather come on my own.
you have to find out about it. You have to.
Charge up guy. And then I always say, I can charge, but I can charge you the small business.
Okay.
Okay. I've never charged a small business. I've never taken money from a small business.
It's for charging is
I'd rather
for
take
the,
free food.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense, bro. Fuck, this has been such an incredible conversation for me. The food.
No way.
Yo, my dog. Thank you, sir.
Shout out,
Thank
my
you.
brother.
There's gonna be kids watching this who are like, you know what, man? I'm really inspired by Dali, his journey. I would like to follow either the music path, the content creation path. What's Dali's last piece of advice to that kid?
My greatest advice, dog, use what you have. You know, don't wait for tomorrow. Do it today. Use what you have. Create whatever you want to create. You'll fix it later. You know, like I said, I started with the oven.
Yeah.
And then I fixed it with the price stand.
Yeah.
But had I not started with the oven, I wouldn't have found the price stand. So start.
With whatever you have.
You have an iPhone 8? Start. You'll fix it tomorrow. I always, you know, that thing of I want to do content, but I'll do it once I have an iPhone.
The lights and
you'll
the
get
cameras.
an iPhone, and then you'll say, I'll start once I have a camera, because the quality is not the same. I was shooting my first videos were on my iPhone 11, and then I bought a camera, but now I faced a new challenge, lights, because lighting is not the same. But I still continued. I'd make sure that I shoot at 10 when the sun is out, and then. So I've always been a believer of using what I have. I'll fix it later, bro. Yeah. So start. You'll fix it later.
I love that, bro. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you for calling me.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back with another episode of Dead Radio from your boy, Ini.